right, Math 1, this is our homework help for Wednesday. Okay, we're on problem number 15. It says, what is the value of the what is the value missing from the table? This is my x, this is my y. F of x is the same as saying y. The x value here is missing. This is my f of x or my y value. I'm going to substitute that into the equation to see what the value of x is. So I'm going to replace f of x with negative 5. So we have negative 5 is equal to a negative 0.25x minus 6. So in order to solve for x, I'm going to move the 6 first by adding 6 to both sides. This is going to give me 1 is equal to negative 0.25x. Okay, now I'm going to divide by a negative 0.25 on both sides. Okay, when I divide, look at this. I have 1 divided by a negative 0.25. That gives me a negative 4. 0.25 goes into 1 4 times, right? 4 quarters. All right, so this is going to give me a negative 4 is equal to x. So my answer here is going to be C. C is the value that is missing, okay? Number 16, turn to the next one. Number 16 looks like this, where you're solving for f of x, okay? So they want you to evaluate the following. They want you to do g of 3 and then f of 3 and subtract those values. So let's substitute 3 in here first and see what we get. So we got f of 3, so that's negative 2 times 3 to the second power plus 4 times 3 plus 9. Okay, order of operations tells us to do this first, which is going to be 9. Okay, and then when we multiply that together, that gives us 12. Then we get plus 9. This is negative 18. This is plus 12 plus 9. This is negative 6 plus 9, which is 3. Okay, so this is f of 3. I did f of 3 first, so this is 3. Now I need to do g of 3. I should have did that first, right? All right, so that's 4. I'm going to substitute 3 to the second power raised to the third. Okay, so that's this. I'm plugging in 3. So exponent is first. That's 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the third. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So this is 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. So I have 32 minus the 3 is 29. So my answer here is B is 29. All right, so what's true about this function here? Okay, so we're looking at this function and we're going to check everything that's true over here. A is saying that when x is equal to 4, y is negative 9. So let's look for x is equal to 4. Okay, so x is, this is, wait. This is 5 here, so it's going up by 5, so 4 is somewhere in here. Negative 9 is, that's not true. Okay, no, that's not true. Because negative 9 is down. Okay, so look. Go over 4. 4 is somewhere. 4, if this is 5 on the x, then 4 is somewhere in here. And you see how far this is up. Negative 9 is somewhere. Negative 9 is somewhere here, down here. So there's no, the line is not down here. So that's not true. Okay? The graph is positive and increasing over interval x is greater than 7. Okay, the graph is positive. Okay, look. The graph goes down and then up again. Okay, so no. It says it's increasing and increasing over intervals x greater than 7. So look, this is 5. This is 5 on the x, 7 is over here, and it's saying that all of this is increasing. No, over here it went down and then up. So this ain't This is not good either. This is saying that when x is 1, y is equal to 3. Okay, that's what this is saying. The number in the parentheses is x, and f of x is y. Y is equal to 3. So let's find it. X is 1 and 3. No, 3 is way down here somewhere. Okay, so absolutely not. Okay, absolutely. Let me see. Hold on. I'm reading this wrong. Let me go back because I'm just realizing I'm looking at this wrong. It's 0, 0 here. So, Miss Reyes, go back. You looking at it wrong. Let me draw. This is, okay, so this is 0. 4 is right here. I'm going to start over. 4 is over in here. And -9 could be, so, well, dang. This could be right. Okay. It's not, because this is 9. This actually could be right. Okay. This is 9. Yeah, because these are lines here. So, yeah. The first one is actually right, y'all. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. The graph is positive and increasing over interval x is greater than 7. So look, 5, 6 is 7. Okay, and then it increases. Yes, that is true. So it is increasing when x is greater than 7. All right, that's true. Sheesh. All right, 1 and 3. Let's see if that's it. This is, let's see, this is 1 here. 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 3. Yeah, that is true too. Good Lord. The graph has a maximum. Oh, you know what? I didn't go over maximum. Shoot. All right, maximum is easy. It's the lowest and the highest point. This has a low point because the line is down. So this has a minimum. But if it has a high point, this right here is maximum. That's easy. Okay, so that's what they mean by min and max. The lowest point of the line is a minimum. The highest point of the line is a maximum. And it says this graph has a maximum. It does not have a maximum. It has a minimum value. It doesn't have a maximum. You see, it doesn't have a maximum because it's going on forever anyway. So it has a minimum, but it doesn't have a maximum. Okay? So D is wrong. The graph is negative between where x is 1 and x is 7. So let's find where x is 1. X is 1 is in here. And then x is 7 is right in here. So it's negative here, but then it goes back up. So no, it starts to go back up at 4, somewhere in here. So this is not true. The range is where y is greater than a -9. So let's look at it. -9 is the lowest point right here. Yeah. You see, it's right. This is the lowest point. And from there, it goes on forever. So that is true. It goes from -9 right here all the way up. So yeah, this one is actually true. Y-intercept, where the line crosses the y-axis, is at 7, 0. So let's find 7 on the x. 7 on the x is over here. And then 0. No, because this is on the x-axis, not on the y-axis. 7, 0 is on the x-axis. This is the x-intercept. The y-intercept is up here. This is your y-intercept. So it would be 0 and 5, 6, 7. 0 and 7, not 7 and 0. 7 and 0 is your x. X is present. Here, you see, your x is 0 for your y-intercept. Your y is 0 for your x-intercept. Okay? So this one's not right. This is x-intercept, not y. The graph has a minimum. the graph does have a minimum. That is true. So these are the ones that are true. Okay. All right. And if you have questions, just ask me about this one. I anticipate there might be some questions about that. All right. This graph shows the percentage of Americans who save retirement over several years. Okay. It says which statement is true about the rate of change. All right. So let's look at the answers because it's asking which one's true. The percentage of Americans who save retirement increased by 0.2% between 19. So let's write this out to the side. These are the, remember, you have to find the rate of change. So the year is along the x-axis, that's your x, and the percent is along the y, okay? So the year, your first x value is 1985. And your second x value is 2010. So now we got to figure out what the y values are. So let's look at the graph so we can do our rate of change. All right, so for 1985, let's go to 1985 is right here. Go to the line and it is 55. Okay? For 2010, let me check it. Okay, that's 55. For 2010, go up to the line. It's right here. This is 60. All right, so rate of change, we got y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is going to be 60 minus 55. And this is going to be 2010 minus 1985. Okay, so it's going to be 5 on the top. And we got 2010 minus 1985. That's 25 years. So we're going to say 5 divided by 25. That gives us that's 0.2. So that's 0.2, which is 0.2% because they're already written as percentages. Okay, so this is 0.2%. All right. So okay, so yeah, that is true. This right here is true. And see, so you do the other ones too. This one is saying that it's 2%, and it's not. We did that. It's not 2%. It said it decreased. It did not decrease. It's not a negative number. It's a positive number. And so that's why this one's wrong. This is not right because it's 0.2 and not 2%. And this is also wrong. This is saying it decreased. It did not decrease at all. It increased because the number is a positive number. Okay? If it was a negative number, you could say it decreased, but it's a positive number. So this is your answer. Your answer is A. 19, the expression 4 plus 0.5x represents a puppy's weight in pounds, X months after it was born. Okay? What is the meaning of the coefficient? All right, so this is how much weight it is per something, right? So it's the amount of weight per, and the X represents months. So this is going up 0.5 pounds per month. And I know that because you're multiplying the number of months times 0.5. So it has to be 0.5 pounds per month. So that's the meaning of the coefficient. The coefficient is the number in front of x. That's going to be 0.5, 0.5 pounds. Okay. So the initial weight is 4. That's the starting weight. You automatically weigh 4 pounds. That's the constant. Okay. So it's not the coefficient of x. It's not the number in front of x. The initial weight of 0.5. It's not initial, okay? Initial is 4. That's not the initial. That's how much is going up every month is 0.5. So no, it's not the initial. Gains for 4 pounds. It's not gaining 4 pounds. It starts at 4 pounds and gains 0.5 pounds each month. Yes, it gains 0.5 pounds every single month. The puppy does. All right. Jose has saved $230 after 3 months. Okay. The expression 60x plus 50 represents the amount of money in dollars Jose has saved. What is the x? Okay, again, your constant is 50. You automatically have that $50. The x in this problem represents the amount of months. Okay. Sorry. So, so let me see something. Let's plug in 230. Let's make it equal to this. Let's see if this is every single month or not. Because the only way to know is to check to see what the x is here. So we got 230 minus the 50, and that's 180 here, is equal to 60x. So we got, we divide both sides by 60, and it's 180 divided by 60. It's 3 months. Okay, so that's right. So it's the amount, 60 is the amount every single month, because after 3 months, it is equal to the 230. Okay? I just had to double check just to make sure. I didn't want to assume. It's not good to assume there. All right, so it says what does X represent? X is the amount of money saved every month. Okay. X is the number of months. Yes, X is the number of months. The amount of money saved is not X. The amount of money saved every month is 60. X is the actual months. Okay, that's what X represents, is the number of months. X is not the total. Y is the total. The total is 230. Okay, Y is the total, which is equal to 230. The amount of money initially had was the $50. That was the initial amount, the $50. Okay. All right, that's it. That's the study guide. Please make sure that you study, go back and ask questions. If you know you struggled with literal equations, study literal equations. If you know you studied with word problems, go back and look over word problems. Please feel free to ask for help. Have a wonderful and great day.